Are websites outdated? Some people say social media has replaced websites. But hold up a minute. Before we throw away websites, let's talk about why your website may still be one of the most powerful tools your church, business, ministry, or brand could have. Keep it locked.
Pastor Dre, let me ask you something. Every time a new platform comes out, people start saying websites are outdated. First it was Instagram, then TikTok. So, are websites actually outdated?
See, every few years, someone says websites are outdated. People say social media replaced websites. You only need Instagram, right? TikTok is the future. And they say a lot of things will replace websites. But let's be honest. Websites are not outdated. In fact, they are still the foundation of a serious business online and offline. That's right. Social media is important, but your website is your home base. It is the one place online that you actually own and control. And that's powerful.
Okay, wait, what do you mean by own? Because a lot of people feel like their Instagram page is their business.
Well, think about it. Think about it in this way. Social media platforms are rented property. Your website is owned property. If Instagram changes its algorithm tomorrow, your reach can disappear overnight. If a social platform gets banned, suspended, or loses popularity, your audience can vanish instantly. But your website remains your digital headquarters. Let me say that again. Your website remains your digital headquarters, and that matters.
So you're saying social media is temporary, but a website is foundational?
Exactly. Your website is the place where you control the experience. You control the brand, right? Your message, your products, your email list, your content, your customer experience. Social media platforms can change at any moment, but your website stays consistent. And that's why websites are foundational.
Some people watching this might still think websites are old school though. Is there actual proof that websites still matter today?
Okay, let's look at the numbers. Let's look at some numbers here. Google processes over 158,000 searches every second and more than 14 billion searches every day. Okay, so just think about that for a moment. Every second, people are searching for churches, clothing brands, restaurants, ministries, local businesses, services, products, answers. And where does Google send people? They send them to websites, not just social media pages, websites. When someone searches best church near me, Christian clothing brand, local media company, pastor podcast, custom t-shirts, Google's goal is to connect people to websites that provide value and information. That alone shows us websites are still vital in today's digital world.
Hold up, so people actually trust businesses more when they have a website?
Absolutely. Here's another major reason websites still matter. People trust businesses with websites more than businesses without them. Research shows that 75% of customers judge a company's credibility based on its website design. Another study found that 74% of consumers say a reliable website or app increases trust in a business. That means when people discover your business, your ministry, or brand, one of the first things they do is check your website. Why? Because websites communicate professionalism, stability, legitimacy, vision, authority. Now, I want you to consider this. If someone hears about your church or clothing brand and searches online, what happens if they can't find a website? Many people immediately question whether the business is active, trustworthy, or established. Your website gives people confidence.
Okay, but social media is powerful though. So what can a website do that social media can't really do well?
Wow, what can a website do that social media can't do? Okay, social media is a tool now. Okay, don't get me wrong, it is a tool, but websites are infrastructure. Let's break it down step by step. Let me just get a water real quick. Social media helps you get attention. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube are excellent for discoverability, engagement, community building, short form content, brand awareness, and that's powerful. But social media should lead people somewhere deeper. So you could use your social media to lead people, right? Websites help you build ownership. So my personal preference is to use your social media to lead people to your church website. Your website allows you to collect emails, sell products, share your story, publish blogs, rank on Google, book appointments, receive donations, build SEO traffic, create a professional brand experience. Your website works for you 24 hours a day, even while you sleep. My goodness.
So for churches, ministries, and brands, what role does the website really play?
Well, imagine owning a physical store with no sign outside. No address, no information, no contact details. That would hurt business. Today, your website is your digital storefront. Whether you run a church, a ministry, a podcast, a clothing brand, a restaurant, a consulting business, people expect you to have a website, and not just any website. A website that clearly communicates who you are, what you offer, how to contact you, and why you exist.
This part right here is important because social media moves fast. So how does a website create long-term visibility?
That's a good question. Here's something many businesses overlook, and maybe even churches too. Social media posts disappear quickly. A website can generate traffic for years. Let me say that again. Social media posts, they disappear quickly. A website can generate traffic for years. A blog article written today can still bring visitors from Google 2 or 3 years later. That's the power of SEO. When your website is optimized correctly, it becomes a long-term marketing asset instead of temporary content. Now I want you to consider this. An Instagram post may last for 24 to 48 hours. A TikTok video may trend for a week. A website page can rank on Google for years. That is long-term visibility.
Some people think younger generations only care about TikTok and social apps. Are websites still important to younger audiences?
Well, actually, yes. The numbers say otherwise. Look at this. A recent study found that websites provide a major trust boost for younger consumers, and many are far more comfortable making purchases through websites than through social platforms. That tells us something important. People may discover brands on social media, but they still go to websites when they are serious about learning more or making a purchase.
So if you had to leave creators, churches, ministries, and business owners with one final challenge, what would it be?
Followers are not assets. Platforms are not assets. Your website is an asset. Your email list is an asset. Your SEO traffic is an asset. Your domain name is an asset. That means every blog post, every product page, and every search ranking adds value to your business over time. Websites are not outdated. Weak websites are outdated. A modern, mobile-friendly, optimized website is still one of the most valuable tools a business, church, or ministry can have. Social media may help people discover you, but your website helps people trust you. So let's not just build attention, let's build a foundation.